hire for character and not skill. Depending on where you are on the continent and depending on the position you're hiring for, again, I'm not saying go hire a doctor or didn't go to medical school, but work with me. Let's say you are looking for a project manager, and where you are, you may not be able to find a project manager. Then find character. I believe that everything can be learned, right? Everybody can learn skills, especially things like project management. And so when you are hiring in a place where you can't find the role that you want to find, then hire for character. I'll give you guys an example. I have a team of 13 in Nigeria, and we were trying to hire somebody to be in charge of my girls' school. I have a girls' school called the Outlast School, launching in the next few months. We couldn't find that person. However, we got a lot of application of people that had heart. We had a young lady who also had her own nonprofit organization that she had had for years. She had been mentoring teenagers. So although she had never been a director of a nonprofit organization, she had her own. Her character, her heart is what we hired her for. She's been an amazing hire. So another way to think about it is, should I be hiring for potential? Absolutely. Sometimes if that's your only option, and sometimes maybe not even your only option, sometimes you have other people that may be more qualified, but they don't have the heart, they don't have the potential that you see in another hire. So do not be afraid to hire for character and skills. I tell people, listen, your resume will get you in the door, but your character is what's going to keep you in my company. I believe character first, always. My second golden rule is test small before trusting big. A lot of people believe in just trusting folks. I'm not one of those people. We're going to test you now. All right. We're going to see, are you on time? Before I tell you, you got to show up for a big meeting. Are you on time for your daily stand-up meeting? So how are you testing your people? Are you continuously testing? And are you continuously training them? So testing is key. I want to test you on the tiny task before I give you $1 million budget for you to go run through. So what are your check and balances before you go and you give the key to the kingdom to a baby, to somebody who has not been prepared, who somebody who you don't know if you can trust, because you are just going on gut feeling. The final tip is put accountability system from day one. I am big on framework and systems. As some of you know, I was a business analyst before I became a coach and a consultant. So everything I did was building framework and processes and systems for $1 million projects. And so I understand the importance of having processes. The thing is, a lot of time people feel like, well, it's only $2,000 business, or only a small business. No, ma'am. No matter the size of your business, listen, my home has processes and systems. And believe it or not, yours does too. Whether it's documented, whether you're aware of it or not, we all have systems. And so you want to make sure that if you are wanting to start a business, especially a business where you are not present, that you have systems in place, reports, right? How do people communicate with you? Is everything on WhatsApp and you are confused and you don't know where things are? How do you do that? And it doesn't have to be expensive. It just needs to be efficient. People ask me all the time, Sandra, what's the system you recommend? Is the system you will use, right? So depending on the market, depending on the level of sophistication of your employees, it doesn't make sense for you to go and put them in Jira. For those of you that are in tech, you know what Jira is. If the people are still trying to figure out spreadsheets, and so you got to put systems in place based on the clients, yes, but also based on the staff that you have on the ground. So where do you find this talent? Number one, my favorite place is to ask people on the ground. When we first moved and we're looking for help, we tried to do it, and then a friend recommended somebody to us, and she's been with us for 4 years. The best hires that I've had have been referral. I really believe that good people know good people, and so referral is one place. The second thing is networking. So if you are coming and you are visiting, going to networking places, go out, meet people, mingle, somebody knows somebody. The third way is job search places. There are a lot of job search locally, like the equivalent of Indeed.com. A lot of countries have that equivalent where people are seeking for jobs, and so you can put resumes out there and people will apply. Red flags to watch out for: over-promising. You got to double check. Somebody, you might be asking things like, hey, you know how to use an email, right? You know how to do this and that, and you get a yes. You get a yes because the person wants to get a job. I don't blame them. We've all sometimes enhanced our resumes, but because you can't afford for getting yeses that you're not sure of, I will actually get people to prove what they say they can do. So you can send an email. Great, send me an email right now. Okay, you can run payroll. Great. What platform have you used to run payroll? Can you show me a snippet, right? So making sure that your interview process is thorough. too many people go on vibes. We're not running a business on vibes. So we got to make sure that your interview process is actually thorough and is going to get you only the right people. Once you have the right people, the next step is making sure you have the systems in place to keep things running smoothly. In the next video, I'm going to share with you the systems that you can use and implement in your business so your business runs smoothly even without you being on the ground. If you found this video helpful, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.